Don't kill me, y'all. Please don't kill me. If you are here for my first ever panel live stream, I thank you guys so much for joining me. Um, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me, you guys. So, first of all, I was waiting on my baby, Beige Cooper, to get off work or to go on her lunch break so that she could join us here in the live stream. Was also waiting on Miss Nina Ross, the stylist extraordinaire, so that she can talk to us about the fashions and everything on Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion. However, I don't know where they at. I have no idea where they are. And I'm just going to run that thing myself, okay? Until they get in here. Hopefully they can get on here at some point. Like I said, uh, Beige, the makeup artist extraordinaire. Oh, she's here. Let me put her on the stage. Hey,
Yes.
my baby.
Hello.
How are you?
I am doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for coming on with me. I haven't seen
Of
you in so
course.
long.
I know it has been way too long.
Yes, let's tell the people how we know each other, first of all.
Yes. So you blessed me with one of my first jobs ever. So I did work at Happy Hair Salon and Boutique for a few years as a receptionist,
That's
and
right.
yes, and I learned a lot. You
And
know.
you blessed us with your presence.
Thank you.
So, let me see here. Can I put that on the stage? Okay. Y'all have to forgive me because this is my first ever live stream with a panel guest, and I am just so excited to have Miss Beige here with us today. Like she
Yes,
said, she
yes.
started working at our front desk when she was in high school, and now she has moved on to bigger and better things in bigger and brighter cities, and is doing,
Yes.
like all kind of great things in the makeup world, has actually been featured in editorials, and just, just is naturally gifted, naturally talented. I taught her a lot about hair, but I couldn't teach her anything about makeup. She came already knowing that it's a natural gift, and I'm just so 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 happy and blessed to be able to say that we were a small part of her journey. So
Thank
I
you. So sweet.
am she's on her break right now too, you guys. And she is a professional makeup artist and so
Yes, you
good. Maybe one of
guys.
the best. What'd you say?
If y'all see me taking a little nibs here and there, I am on my lunch break, but I'm gonna try to keep you cute. But if y'all see me taking a little nib here and there, that's what's going on.
Okay,
But
okay. It'll be fine. It will be fine, I'm sure. And so we're going to get into the season 17 Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion looks, you guys. Andy said that this was possibly the best dressed reunion yet. Do you agree?
what were your thoughts on that?
Let's go through it. Well, I think that the colors, first of all, the color scheme was gold and black and
Yes.
emerald green.
Green.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So that
So
just
I'm like,
looked
with that, were they
beautiful.
trying to mimic like the tartan like print from like because I know noticed the background was kind of like Scotland. So I'm like, I wonder,
Right.
was the dress code kind of playing off of that? It seemed like it was.
Very much so. The set was supposed to mimic their Scotland. It was inspired by their Scotland trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
those colors though looked really, really good on those different
Mm-hmm.
shades of brown skin, right?
Yes, them jewel skin tone, them jewel tones. Absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I was kind of shocked that let's talk about Portia's look first, okay? Because Portia
Okay.
came out first, and you know Portia is always going to serve, okay? She's always
Yes,
going to serve.
Princess of
So
Bravo.
yeah, she is. You think she's becoming a princess of Bravo?
I think that she's
Something's going
stepping
on,
into
huh?
it. I think that she's
Something's
stepping
going
into it.
on.
I don't know that it's intentional or anything like that, but I do see her making a space for herself, and they are amen in it. So hey, it is what it is.
Absolutely. And this whole Sway storyline could go on forever, right?
I know,
Like
I
that could
know.
evolve into so many different spin-offs for her, or at least one
Right,
good spin-off, you know?
right.
So, and that could evolve into season after season after season as they build their families, as they
Literally.
navigate, the
Because that's
whole new
interesting. That's
relationships.
interesting.
It's
That's
absolutely interesting. And if she's willing to
new.
show
That's
us, it will be something that we
fresh.
have
Like,
never
you know.
seen before. I'm sorry. What were you saying, baby?
I don't know. I was just agreeing with you. I
Yeah.
was just agreeing with you. Like, right. Like, yeah, that'll be like that'll be interesting to see what becomes of that. I see a lot of
Yes.
people have like fickle opinions of it, doubting if it's real or not. I don't have no place to say in that. But I do
Yeah.
hope that, that it is authentic and we can see more blossom from that. Because I think that she has the platform to do it. And she could
And she
show it
has
in a
the
positive
guts to
light.
do it. She has
Exactly.
the guts to do it,
Exactly.
and apparently she has her mama's blessing because she said Mama Diane
Right.
was just like, you can get married if you want to. So
Right.
that
I
is
saw her
another
tearing up
thing
about that.
too. Right. And that could be a whole show in itself, just having your parents' blessings to live out loud and to be who you
Right.
are and the
Right.
freedom that's in that. And so, that could be a whole other show. When I do the reunion recap, I'm going to
Hmm.
touch on that whole thing with Mama Diane and, saying that
Yes, all the
Cordell was the wrong
things.
damn one.
Right. the
Did
wrong
you see
damn one.
that?
They flew through all of
Right.
them men. And it was the same thing.
Right.
The wrong damn one. The wrong damn one. I'm like,
Absolutely.
so funny.
Absolutely. I actually did a video and I kind of touched on all those relationships too, all those
Oh
past
yeah.
relationships. And it was a video about Porsha and Sway because I read in one of the blogs that, or probably a tabloid or something, I don't know,
Hmm.
that there may have been a little trouble in paradise. So you
Oh
guys go back and
no.
check that video out too. It will be in the archives here in on Sweet Tea. But let's get into Portia's look, okay? Because we can talk all
Yes.
day, Beige. We can talk all day.
Yes.
And I know you're on
Especially
your
about
lunch
them.
break and we don't have all day. So
Yes.
let's
So
talk
let's
about
get
Portia's
through it.
makeup. Look
So
at that makeup. What do you
Portia
think about
on
the
the
makeup?
fade. The makeup artist, I believe his tag is Aquila Face or something like that. I saw a few
Hmm.
videos that he did, like behind the scenes. Chef's kiss.
Mm,
The way that he does Portia's eyes, specifically for me, I love the way that he sculpts her eyes. I think that a lot of makeup artists have different things that they are good at, but
hmm
something that I can see consistent in his work is just the way that he sculpts the eyes and like defines like her eyes specifically. So I love that. Obviously we're having the trend right now with the blush where it's like blush blindness. So just like the placement of it being a little bit higher. Like I love that. I love the tone of the
mm,
blush, like the blue tone blush. I have no notes
mm.
for the glam. The glam was Chef's Kiss for Portia.
Yes, the glam was Chef's Kiss. It says hair was by, wait a minute, no, the dress was by, I can't even pronounce it. Rahola something. Let
Hmm.
me see. Let me see if I can figure that out. Let me put it on the
And
screen.
while we're into it real quick, while you're looking at that, I will
Hmm
say it is so interesting to see like the teams. And I think if people don't learn anything, what they need to take from this kind of thing is everything it needs to be cohesive, you know?
Right,
So people need
right.
to be in communication. Your
And be able
hairstylist,
to work together. Absolutely.
exactly. Because you'll see with some of these ladies where things are just like, they're beautiful individually, but together it just doesn't fit, you know?
Yes. Yes. And so that's another thing too. We had another guest panelist named Nina Ross, stylist Nina Ross,
Yes.
and Nina is a mother of two young children. So I'm sure she is running around and she's a businesswoman and she's a bad girl and she styles people and she is phenomenal at it. So we're just going to hope that
Hmm.
she pops in. But one thing that we did not share in Beige's intro is that Beige actually started off as a fashion designer and making
Yes.
swimsuits and was having
Prom
fashion shows and she
dresses.
was in high school, right, making prom dresses and everything. So just like just a real natural talent. So baby, if Nina does not pop in, I think we got it, baby. I think we
I
got
think
it.
we
Let's talk
got,
about this.
yeah.
And look at the hair. Okay, let me get into
Mm,
okay, her dress was by Folla. I cannot pronounce it, you guys, but it's spelled FJOLLAHAXHISMAJLI. Okay.
Mm.
So
Is it
that's
like
why
an
I cannot
African
pronounce
brand?
it. Huh?
Is it an
That
African
was the
brand?
brand. It must be. It must be. But you
Mm-hmm.
guys, I will put that in the description, okay? So you guys can like look it up if you want to. But the stylist was Jeremy Haynes, and then her accessories were House of Emmanuel. So let's talk about her hair. Her
So hair for
hair.
me, I
Yes,
will.
I
So
love
let's
it.
let's give it a flat rating, right? So for
Okay.
makeup, for me, I'm gonna give the makeup a 10 out of 10. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think I would give her makeup a 10 out of 10 too. And I'm gonna tell you another thing that
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate about her makeup is
Mm-hmm.
the pink tones. And so
Mm-hmm.
the pink and the green together just look really, really good.
Yes.
Like if they would have used
Mm-hmm.
like brick colors, or
Mm-hmm.
it would have been I think it would have washed her out.
It wouldn't have
Um
hit us. Yeah, this is fresh. It's
yeah,
youthful. It's princess. It's literally
yes,
Princess of Bravo.
yes,
Like
I love
literally.
it. And one thing I love about her hair too is the soft baby hairs. I love that.
Yes. So speaking of
Right?
the soft baby hairs, okay, obviously we know
Mm.
Porsha has her hairline, like the wig
Mhm.
line, the extension line. I'm just like, are those frontals that her person is like plucking like masterfully and applying every single time? Or what is that? What's going on with that?
Honestly, I think that they are frontals, and that was something that I was thinking about when I was watching this too, because
Mm-hmm.
even people like Shamea has a full head of hair, or at least she
Yes.
used to. So unless something has happened to her edges like recently, like there's
Mm-hmm.
no reason for
For us to
Shamea
have a wig on top
to,
of that.
right, for her to have to use the, right, to have to do the wigs, especially for an updo,
Mm-hmm.
unless her
Mm-hmm.
sides are thinning. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. But
I don't think that's the
I
case. I think that Shamia is just having a little bit of a crisis. It seems to be, and rightfully so, understandably so. We see
yeah.
everything that she's dealing with, but I think that she's just a little lost in the sauce right now. And I think that what she ultimately needs is somebody like a creative director to oversee the entire
Mm,
project, from hair to makeup to styling, the entire vision. She needs
yes.
somebody like that, like a Paris Che. You
Yes.
know.
Ooh, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
Mm-hmm.
of Paris Shay, so sweet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't, of course, I don't know her. She does not know me, but I did reach out to her, okay? Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, we can get Paris Shay on it. Just, why not?
Why not? Right. I mean, she did style a few of the
Why
people, a few of
not?
the cast. So she
Right.
did
And
Cynthia and what's her name? Drew.
Nina is here too. Let me get Nina on
Okay.
as well. Let's see here.
Can you hear
Hey
me?
Nina. Yes, I can. Hey honey.
Hey, we just finished a board meeting. Forgive me, please.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I
I'm
already said that, Nina is a mother and she has a job and she's a fabulous stylist and she does all these things. So I figured that you were, caught up in life with life. And so I just appreciate you making any low time to come on and speak with us, with
yes.
your
I'm
fabulous
walking
self.
out so I can turn my camera on. Thank you for
Okay.
having me.
Okay. Take your time, babe. Take your time.
Okay.
So we were actually on, let me take Shamea off of here because we were not on Shamea yet. I was
Baby, you got
about
Shamia
to,
up there.
And
yeah,
you
I was,
look so pretty, by the way.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I had
Right?
this green dress I was going to wear, like, because of the reunion and all. It was like this
Go ahead,
emerald
boss
green dress,
lady.
but, that bad boy was long sleeve and velvet. And I said, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Okay. Like I'm gonna be sweating. That's not gonna be cute. But so we're talking about Porsha's makeup. That's where we were at. And Beige and Nina, I think you know Beige too, because Beige did a fashion show. I think y'all met years ago. years ago.
Yeah, I used to do like fashion shows a lot, like in high school and college, like around that
Yes.
time. Like
Yes.
anything that we did locally in Baton Rouge, I was a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
you may or may not,
Mm-hmm.
look a little bit different now, but welcome
Baby,
on.
beautiful,
I
beautiful.
know, gorgeous. So that's all that
Okay.
Thank
matters.
you, thank
Okay.
y'all.
Baby, she done moved to Hollywood, okay?
Ah,
Beige done moved to Hollywood, honey. She done got Hollywood. I'm so proud. But
girl,
so
I
we're talking
mean,
about Portia's makeup, and we both gave it a 10 out of 10. I said that
yes,
I could appreciate the pinks over the like the browns or the brick colors. And you know what
mm,
else I like too is that you don't really see it's blended so well. It's like not a whole bunch
yes.
of shading and contouring and highlighting and stuff where
Even
it
with how
looks.
bright it is under here, like under the eye
Mhm.
area, it still is
Mhm.
blended really masterfully. Like
Yes.
the person knows what they're doing.
Yes. And then as far as her hair, I was saying that I like the soft baby hair of it all. I also like the volume in her ponytail, in her
Hmm.
half up, half down. I like that it's not just like, skinny and just laying there, like laying to the back. I like that you can see it.
Yeah.
Um, but I kind of wish that her hair would have been up because of the neckline of
Yes.
the dress.
Uh, why are we scared to bring back the like ballroom Beyonce B day? Like why are we afraid of that? I know that we
Mm,
love the bundles. I know we want to feel like grays our back. I
mm.
know that we want to show it off, but
Yes, this would
not
have been,
time and
how
place.
bomb this would have been too with like a short wavy bob, like a
Yeah,
short brush
short
wave
wavy
bob.
bob, a nice like elegant like
Mhm.
updo.
Mhm.
She could have took me back to
Mhm.
French roll days. Like
She could
anything like
have.
up, I
Absolutely.
would have.
I just want that to be off of her shoulders because of the neckline and the feathers
Yeah,
and and you can see even in this picture, you can see how she
and we
kind of
know it's
pushed it
hot.
back off of her shoulders. You said it's hot?
Yes, we
Wow.
know it's hot.
Absolutely. What do you think,
With the
Nina? She
dress, the
wearing a dress
feathers,
though.
the
We got to
hair.
give her that. She wearing that dress.
Oh no, she's wearing the dress, baby. The dress is on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? I was kind of on the fence with the feathers. Like, I'm not
I
even
don't.
gonna lie. I was kind of on
I
the
don't
fence
mind the
with the feathers,
feathers.
but I like the way these feathers are done
Yes,
because she's not tripping over them. Like, it's not like a cape of feathers. You know what I'm
and they
saying?
don't look cheap. They are expensive
Yes.
feathers. I think they may be ostrich by the look of them. Also, if you pay attention to the bottom part, how it's gathered and how it has that tassel like element at the bottom,
Yes.
that's expensive. If it were just like a regular boa, no, I would have hated it. But the fact that it looks expensive, it makes
Yeah.
it look more intentional to me.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree with you guys. One thing I would say about Portia and her team, I always say this: they have really good chemistry, right? I don't
Hmm.
Cardi B, but I believe in your team having to have chemistry. They all are always on one accord, and that's to see her look absolutely stunning. But this one thing I agree with y'all on the hair. I wish it would have been clean because
Mm-hmm.
the outfit is so busy, right? It's giving the girls what we want to see, but maybe like a slick back or just one good pony.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
makeup is
Hmm.
beautiful.
Even
The
a
team really
lotion
understood
yawn,
the assignment.
like a low
Oh, a
bun, a
lotion
lotion
yarn
yawn.
would have been the
Yes.
classiest
Yes.
girl on the
Yes.
couch.
Oh yeah, that would have been beautiful. And Portia just with like a middle part, slicks back, lotion yawn,
Hmm.
you
Clean
know?
because her face is
Yeah.
gorgeous, right? She has a beautiful.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we could
It's
have been,
almost like that's so
yeah,
funny.
we
Like
could have
she
been.
too pretty. You're giving us too much to look at, Portia. We got to
It's
focus.
drag. We're getting into drag territory. Just say it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Just say it, because
Okay.
that's what you mean when you say you giving us too much to look at.
Is
That's what
that
it
what
is.
it is? Like
We
summing
gotta
up?
reel it back.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I didn't think about that because I'm thinking like it's a lot. I'm looking at the hair, the face, the dress, the feathers. So
Mhm.
it's like I could have
Uh-uh.
toned it down and just her face is gorgeous. She was giving body titties and the dress was glamorous. The little pop of
The two
fur,
most
the
important
jewelry,
elements of
gold.
Mm-hmm.
that whole look to me is the face and the dress.
Mm-hmm.
So the hair should have been minimal.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You
I,
see, even on this picture, this close up, how that hair is just almost a distraction from the neckline,
Hmm.
with the Yeah. Like, and the thing about it is that fake Portia's face card never declines. So she
No.
could pull off,
Yeah.
she could have pulled off some brush waves, something soft too.
To be honest,
Just
I think that
something.
that's Portia. That I think the long hair is her comfort blanket. You can
Yeah.
even
And she
tell,
didn't
like
go
just from
naked hair. So she like, I gotta wear some
exactly.
hair.
I gotta show this
Yeah.
hair, but
Yeah.
even like with the subtle expression and the way that she's like holding the hair in the picture, that's body
Mm-hmm.
language. That's like subtle body
Yeah.
language. She loved that hair. She want that hair
Yeah.
on her. She don't feel like it until
Yeah.
that hair is on.
Yeah. But that's
So
the
for me,
crazy
for
part about
hair,
it is I've seen her with short hair before, like a short pixie
hmm
cut, like not the and I don't know if it was her real hair or not, but it was just kind of like some little brush waves, it just looked like it was
hmm
very natural, just laid down, and it was
hmm
beautiful. Like wasn't even styled. I think it was one of those
hmm
pictures when her and Simon when they was on vacation. Remember
Yeah.
that? Well, like
Yeah,
when
she
they
had
first
her
got
yes.
short hair
together.
run for a while, and it was cute on her. It was
Yes.
very flattering for her feet, her bone structures, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
giving the hair a 6 out of 10. So for makeup, I'm giving it 10 out of 10. For hair, I'm giving it six
Mm-hmm.
out of ten. Not because it's done bad, but again, just back to the planning of everything. Like it's not cohesive
Yeah.
with the look, in my opinion. So I'm gonna give the hair a 6 out of 10.
Okay. Okay. So I think I will give her hair. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, only because it's done so well, and I love the bouffant of the ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just wish that it's like even if she didn't have this neckline on the dress, then the hair would have been okay.
The hair
You
would have been
know?
perfect because we would
Yeah.
have had space for it, but we don't have no space for the hair.
Yeah. 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 But she is beautiful. So next, you
She's
guys, let's
gorgeous.
talk about her former bestie, Miss Shamea Morton.
Um,
Let's see
Go ahead,
here.
Shamia girl.
Go ahead, Shamea.
Shamia
I
look
thought
good.
the dress definitely looks expensive. If nothing else, that bad boy looked like it cost a
Dress
lot
10
of
out of
money.
10.
Yes. So the dress was
10 out of
by
10.
Lena Barisha. Lena Barisha was the dress. The
Mm-hmm.
stylist was Chanel Welch, and accessories were Cartier and Renee Cavala. Caval-
Oh,
Calvilla? Calvilla? Okay. Calvilla.
AKA money. That's
AKA money,
the shoes that
AKA
wrap
I ain't
around your
never heard
ankle.
of it. Okay. AKA I have never heard of it. That's how expensive it is.
The
But
dress for me was gorgeous. I hated
mhm.
her hair.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Hated her
hated her
hair.
hair.
No.
It wasn't even
Shamia should have
flattering on
had
her
a
features.
pixie.
Yes.
Shamia should have had a pixie. A
Yes.
pixie cut.
Yes. Yes. Like with the heavy bang, like the Monica Pixie would have been really cute with
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
this
Like
look.
a
And I think
mushroom.
she could have even done
A
it
pretty
with some color,
mushroom.
like even like a ginger. I think she could
Mm-hmm.
put. I don't know if she's
Mm-hmm.
afraid of color,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that Shamia could have used even if this is the thing, and we just talked about this too. Shamia has always had hair. Like Shamia has always had plenty of natural hair. So I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not just Shamia, it's the whole thing. Everybody wants to wear
Mm-hmm.
a frontal, even if they have hair. I don't understand it because it's never
They're all
gonna
trying to
look as
keep up with one
natural as
another.
your real hairline, huh?
They're trying to keep up with one another. They're keeping up with the
Right.
Joneses whenever they
But
have
it's
their
like
own
for an
superpower. Like,
updo, that was just unnecessary. What I would have liked to have seen
mm-hmm.
with for her hair, if she wanted to wear it up, first of all, I would have done that little bun, looks like a baby
Mm-hmm.
bun. It's too little. I don't know if it can let me
Mm-hmm.
see. Shoot, I wish I had a closer, like a better
And
picture
for
of it.
me, it was like even the focal points of like her face shots, it was not flattering on her bone structure. You have to be
Yeah.
careful with those frontals because
Yep.
they can throw off your bone
Yep.
structure. And she has a
Right.
really nice face, but this hair
Right.
did not define her face well.
When they get to adding their or creating their own hairlines and it's
Shamia
not your
needed a
natural
pixie cut.
hairline, then it will change
Look
the
at
whole look of your face and everything. But I did like, what I thought was cute, you guys, but y'all know I'm like an around the way girl, 'cause I liked her baby hair.
mm,
I did. Like I
I
liked
now
the
the
I'm
baby
baby
hair was
agreeing
hair.
with
pretty.
that.
It was
I
pretty.
thought that was cute.
Yes, I thought that was cute, but
Okay,
I
but
did
listen.
think that the hair was too hard. It
Do we
looks
see this
hard.
little tendril that's hanging on the side of the face?
Yeah,
If we could
yeah.
just move that tendril and keep that baby hair and just have it slick down back with
Mhm.
those beautiful baby hairs, that would have been so
Mhm.
elegant. And
Mhm.
if you don't mind,
Mhm.
Tanya, go back to that picture where she has her hair, I mean, her hand up to her face so we can see those rings. Baby, that's
Mhm.
money. I needed a
Mm.
bald head with jewels.
Mm. Mm.
She would have been the queen. With
Mhm.
that
I like
dress,
that.
she instantly could have been the queen. With everything that she has up against her right now,
Mhm.
I think that
Yeah.
moments like this, we can't afford to take misses like this.
So what you saying? Fire the whole staff?
Not for the whole staff. I like the dress, so the stylist is doing something. The makeup is doing good. I do think that the
Yeah.
highlight under the eye could have been a tad
Yes.
bit brighter just to give her a little bit more dimension. But that hair
Mhm.
should have been a pixie cut. It should have been a pixie cut. And if we
Mhm.
wanted to push it, y'all, Shamea could have done blonde, a blonde pixie.
Yes, that would have been beautiful.
I
Like,
see that.
A
yeah.
platinum blonde pixie, I wouldn't have even been mad at. Like, cause she's
Yes.
so beautiful.
Yes. I think even like I said, I think even a ginger colored like Monica cut would have
Hmm.
been pretty, like with some copper, some coppers in it. I think
I just
she's
want it
so
for Shamea the
pretty. It's
most out of
hard to mess her
everybody.
up. Huh?
Hmm. I just want it
I
for
think
Shamea the most of everybody. Like I want
yeah.
her stuff to be right.
Yeah. But that's just the prime example. Even last season though, like she was draped in labels like the whole season, but
Hmm.
it was like
Hmm.
nothing was quite right. You know what I'm saying?
It was it was borderline tacky, if I'm being totally honest. And no
Yeah.
shots or no digs to nobody, but it's just like
But
Shamea, at the
that's
end of
how
the
they
day,
are in
girl, you the
Atlanta. If
one.
I'm being honest, they in the people in
You right.
Atlanta, the girls, the it girls, however you want to call it, if you will, they believe that if you have on that, that's it. But it's way bigger than that. And I think that the better stylists that they get, their stylist is pulling them from just being label whores.
Yeah. Mm.
But they love, girl. They'll do Fendi hat, Fendi glasses, Fendi earrings, socks, shoes, underwear if they could.
I think the thing about it is though, it's like when she had on that little outfit, I don't know if it was Gucci or what, but I think it was denim and it was like a jacket and like shorts and like the boots and all this stuff. It did not fit well,
Yeah, they'll
you
do
know?
that. And I think Lonzo too. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with Lonzo. I think she's pulling the girls out of that. You gotta just be designer from head to toe.
Yeah, yeah. That's just like, I mean, people, you can't buy style, nor can you buy confidence. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't hear y'all.
Because somebody who is confident could wear something that costs a fraction of the cost of these things and pick it out themselves and be the bomb.
That's right.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. They have
it,
Paris too. She's a amazing stylist. So
oh my
she's
gosh,
definitely changing
yes,
them all the
Hmm.
way up.
yes. And
But
we're gonna
and
get
I think,
to go ahead, babe.
right.
What were you saying, Beige?
I think the
Uh-oh.
phone went out.
So let's talk about you guys. Speaking of blonde hair, let's talk about Miss Pinky Cole. The
Okay.
crazy part about it is that I could only find. Wait, let me go back to Shamea's dress
if
just
you
real quick, you guys. Just real
and
quick.
if
Let's
they
talk
are going
about
to do designer and Nina, I think that you can.
that you could have what? Uh-oh, beige. What I loved about Shamea's dress though was the detail. I love the color of the dress. The dress just it looks like it's a little uncomfortable though. I couldn't imagine what it felt like. I wonder what kind of material that was?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Okay, now I
Can
can
y'all
hear
hear me
you.
now?
Yes, now we can hear you. Can y'all hear
Can
me?
y'all hear
I
me?
can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I can hear you perfect, Tanya.
Okay,
I had to
awesome.
go ahead and connect to the Wi-Fi.
Okay,
But no, all I was
awesome.
just saying in closing with Shamia was, as we was talking about designers and I was talking to Nina, I said, Nina, I'm sure you can attest to this. If they are going to do designers, like, you can't, it's not just about putting on every designer. You have to find a designer that resonates with you and your style and your vibe, you know, and then do that. Like, some people are Prada people, some people are Balenciaga people, some people, like, and it shouldn't just be because that's what you want to wear. It's about, do you fit that brand's aesthetic? Do you fit that brand's
Mm-hmm.
vibe? If we're going to do like labels all the time, I think it needs to be a little more intentional. Like, I'm a Balenciaga girl. Look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl. Like, they all have a different aesthetic. And I think that, we just gotta laser in on that and be more intentional.
No, I
Right.
totally agree with you 100%.
Yeah, and I think that part of that, you guys, is Shamea just figuring out really who she is,
That's
and
true.
being comfortable and living in that. Because if you're a mother
hmm
that is running around with your children, and you got this going on, you got that going on, like wear what you wear, you know, and make it
Right.
fabulous. Like you don't have
hmm
to do all of that. Like we want to see. I think her real life is much more interesting than the person she thinks she has to be on television. You know,
Right.
like I would
Right.
love to see more about her cheerleading and her dancing and her nonprofits
hmm
and all of that, the socialite of it all.
hmm
So
Cause she
let's
the
talk.
only
Since
one
we
who
were
really
talking
got it like
about,
that.
huh, babe?
She one of the only ones who really got it like that.
Exactly,
So show
exactly.
us
But
that.
you kn right, and that could be a whole, show on its own. Like, I wonder I think that let's okay, I can talk about that forever too, poor
I'm
Shamea.
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so
No,
for
I've been
me,
and got into Shamea,
Shamea, the
baby.
whole look, I'm gonna give Shamea an 8 out of 10 for her whole look. Right? I'm gonna just do the whole look.
Yeah,
The hair, the
yeah,
makeup, and the styling. I'm gonna give Shamea an 8 out of 10. And if the hair would have been
mhm,
better, it would have been a 10 out of 10.
mhm. Yeah, I can agree with that. I could definitely agree with that. What you say, Nina?
No,
Or
I
Shamea?
agree. And I think Shamia, like y'all said, she's just trying to find her place in this world. I think that it's really not fitting for her, even though she's trying to find her place and get acclimated. And
hmm
so she's just finding her way. This really not her world.
Yeah.
And I will say that it's kind of
Mm.
messed up to watch like certain people have to struggle to figure out, and certain people are gifted the right glam team. Like, here, oh no, girl, just use my glam. Like, y'all know the people I'm talking about. Like, they share the
What
same
what
hairstylist, the makeup artist, the
Yeah.
stylist.
Hey, but the
Well,
funny
I'm gonna
thing
be
is
honest
that
with
they're
y'all, and
sharing.
listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, the falling out about the stylists, they are like that in real life. My clients, they will purposely, and I've worked with a lot of people, and they will not tag me because they don't want nobody to use you. It's like they are
hmm
really territorial, and so the
Wow.
whole sharing Paris, that's why it was such a big deal because they didn't want that. They don't. They wanted it. They wanted to be exclusive. I'm telling you, I've styled a lot of people. I'm not gonna
But
say their
this is the
name,
thing though, you
Yeah,
guys, and I did a
but
but
video
they will
on that
not
too.
tag me. They will never tag me. And if I don't
That's so
repost it on my
crazy.
page, you won't know.
Yeah. I did a video on that too called Kelly's the Biggest Loser because Kelly had an issue with Paris styling Brit, and then now Paris isn't styling Kelly, and
you can't pay
he's
for it.
styling everybody else, you know?
But girl, you will be surprised how many times that has happened. It's just been brought to the forefront because
Yeah,
they were on TV that had millions of views. This happens all the time in Atlanta.
I
And a
believe
lot of
it.
us stylists, we talk about it all the time amongst each other because we like, this is how we eat. And
Mhm.
so you sharing or tagging me is bringing in other clients. They hate to do it. They
Mhm.
hate to do
But
it.
Or
back to my original point, the confusing element of that for me is, again, we're watching somebody like Shamea have to get it out the mud literally and make mistakes. We're watching her make mistakes. We're watching her bump her head with that. We're giving her grace because
yeah,
we know what she up against. But
look at
we're
that little
watching that
bun.
happen.
Look at that little
However,
bun.
Drew Sidora, she's gifted Paris Che.
Mhm.
Like Paris, like she was gifted that. Like somebody put her on with that. Her
Yep.
hairstylist, like, she, like, they
Yeah.
didn't have to work for
And
that. Cynthia,
Cynthia's using
literally,
Paris as
they
well.
didn't have to work for that. Like, they literally look
Yeah.
like tens, and they were gifted
Well,
that
well, wait,
almost
wait, wait,
despite
wait, wait.
Shamia.
Let's back up. Cynthia just started using Paris though this season.
Uh-huh.
This is the best she ever looked.
Well, who
Exactly.
hooked that
Cynthia
up?
just started
Mind
She
using
just
you,
they
Paris, I
don't
believe.
share. I'm telling you, she must have had to
Mhm.
put in some work. She did
No, what it
something
is
because they
that he
don't
stopped doing
share.
Kelly because Kelly had an issue with them doing Brit. And so once Paris talked about that, I don't think I don't think Paris was doing Kelly anymore after that
No,
with open.
he definitely was, and we have the proof
Right,
of it. Like she looked like,
right, with
we could
open.
see it.
Right. Let me
But
ask
my
you
thing
this too,
is,
you
who
guys,
reached
because
out to
somebody said
Paris?
when I did that video about Kelly being the biggest loser because she did lose Paris, somebody said in the comments, like, let's be honest, Paris wasn't doing that great a job with Kelly anyways. But I
I
think
think he
that a
was.
lot of that, it could vary on the client's personal style. Do they give you full creative freedom?
Right.
And are they comfortable with their body style, with their body
Yeah.
type, right?
Well,
Because
literally.
she might want to wear things that aren't necessarily his picks, but
Right.
are, what she
I
wants to
think
wear.
I
And to
think just
piggyback
based.
off, go
Go
ahead.
ahead,
I'm
Nita.
sorry.
Go ahead, Nita. You can go ahead. I'm gonna
I
go
was
after
gonna
you.
say to piggyback off of what you're saying. Let's start first off. If you think Kelly's the biggest loser, a lot of your favorite people would be the biggest loser. So I want to say that first because they don't tag. They're just as selfish and hold on and don't want to spread the wealth. Moving
Mhm.
along, as a stylist who's been in the game 5 years professionally,
Come
Kelly's
on.
body type is very, very unique. So
Yes.
I think
Yes.
I'm gonna give Paris her credit.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
may have not been looks that you would be like, oh, that's a look. Let me move board it. No, but it was good for her body type. She's
I'm about to
very
say I liked
small.
it. I liked it. I didn't think anything was wrong with it. I mean, it
No,
seems
I
like whenever
liked her
he
looks,
first.
but I'm saying to the mass, they didn't like it. But you
Hmm.
got to know fashion to get into her looks. You know what I'm
And
Yeah.
saying?
then
If you're not a
the
fashion
time of
girl.
the trends that were going on around that time, like I think that was around the time where they were doing like a lot of that cow print and like the turquoise and like the
And the
furs and things like
feathers.
that.
She was like introducing
Yeah.
the, like she said,
Yeah.
she set the standard, baby. You know?
I mean,
I
And
to
mean,
a
when
yeah,
she
no,
certain
she
said
extent,
that,
I
definitely
people
think
was
she
did.
laughing
did
and dogging,
because,
but it's kind of like y'all are using her stylist, right? Like
yeah,
y'all are using
Yes.
her stylist. Like she did come on the scene with her own security, her own stylist, her own photographer, videographer, the whole nine.
well, I think
So,
she forgot because she did set the standard to a certain extent. But Porsha been using no Instagram Jeremy. And she knew who to go back to execute. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So Porsha always
Ooh,
had a stylist in the back pocket.
come
She just
on.
wasn't
Yes.
sharing it. And no Instagram Jeremy only worked with the who's who's. And you gotta drop a bag on him. He's not getting out of
Mm.
the bed unless you gonna drop a bag.
So let me ask you this. So there was okay, yeah, because Portia
She
looked
been using no Instagram Jeremy.
She
Porsha
been
can't
using him,
dress.
okay, but Portia in a league of her own. We talking about the new girls basically. With them new girls like Britt and Kelly, like whenever that last season, the season before this last one, whenever she first premiered, I do think that Kelly came out swinging. And if we're just being
mhm,
totally honest, I think Kelly knew that she had to because there was no
mhm,
other substance there. So she knew
mhm.
that the looks and all of the other filler and fodder had to be on point, and which it was until it wasn't anymore. And now
Yeah.
we're seeing that there's no more substance. So we're trying to, pick up the pieces here.
You know what Kelly remind
But
me of, or who she reminds me of?
who?
Snooki from Jersey
Oh,
Shore.
girl, I thought you was
Yeah.
about to say Jerica. She reminds me of
She a little
Jerica.
favor her a little bit, for sure.
Literally,
For
literally. They could be
sure.
sisters.
For
But all
sure.
the all the stylists wouldn't be able to style Kelly. Paris
Right.
is the GOAT. They need to give her
Yeah,
the credit she deserves
Yeah.
because she did her big one on Kelly. I
Yeah.
she
have
really
to say
did.
that. And I tell clients even when we in the consultation, I need to see your body type with no filters because what I
Mhm.
put
Hmm.
on one girl, I can't put on
Mhm.
somebody else. If you
Mhm.
heavy at the
Hmm.
top and small at the bottom, I need to find something that's gonna work for your body type.
Right.
And
And
no
see,
shade.
Kelly
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Tanya.
Kelly had 4 children. She said she breastfed all
Hmm.
of them. And she said that
Hmm.
she has had her breasts done. But that doesn't mean that she had her breasts lift. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because
Like she could have
that's the
just
only thing
filled
that I
up
see
the
being off about
right.
like
She
her
could have filled
proportions.
up the volume with an implant or whatever. And so right now, that bra that Phaedra bought her was a triple D. And Kelly was like, I don't know if that's gonna fit. And Kelly is like 4'11".
Yeah,
So
Right.
that's giving back problems. Like I mean,
That's
if like
yeah,
heavy.
we want
yeah.
to
That's
be
heavy.
careful with how we
And but
speak on
it's cute
women's
on
bodies,
her.
but it's like it's almost like girl, like a reduction would make you look a little bit more petite, and it would make your clothes
Yeah.
fit a little bit better.
Yeah,
I
and
think
that's
so too. I think it would be
mhm.
very flattering on her.
Yep.
A reduction and a lift
Absolutely.
will be perfect.
Absolutely. Because I don't think that she's had anything else done to her body, like as far as BBLs or anything like
No,
that.
she's very petite.
Yeah, and she's
Tiny.
even though she's petite, she's like a curvy petite,
Yes.
She's
Cause she's
not.
smaller than Phaedra, and Phaedra is
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, I think if Kelly just had I think Kelly it's probably a challenge to style her body type, and then on top of that, Kelly likes the over the top things. So
Yeah,
then you
Yes.
she
end up
does.
putting a lot of stuff
And going
on.
back to what you were saying, sometimes we can create a vision for a client. We like, no,
Mhm.
make this happen, and they will still give us pushback.
Yeah.
You can even be on set. The last project I did was with Google, and Google didn't care how good the looks were. They wanted what they wanted. And so sometimes you got to let the client bump their head and see that wasn't a good call. You got to trust my call all the way through.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I feel that, Nina, for
Absolutely.
sure, for sure. I've definitely like had my run-ins with that for sure, where it's just like, okay, you
Mhm.
think let's do it. But what
Yeah.
I will say for Kelly's like whole look, even though, we have all of that feedback to say, I do think that her team, as like a whole, they did really, really good with this look. I think that the dress fits nice. I think that is interesting. I don't know that I per se would have wanted, all the elaborate things going around my shoulder, but I think that she looks
Mhm.
pretty in it. My only note is just because we are short and petite, I hate these gloves that she's doing. I've seen these
Yes.
gloves in these confessionals too, and I'm just like, girl, these Amazon gloves, I'm over it. I'm
That's
over
what I
the
said
tulle
too. I said the gloves
gloves.
just don't look like they're well made. And
And,
honestly, you
and they
guys,
just,
this is the
yeah.
first time that I'm looking at her look and I'm getting it. I think she
Hmm.
was going for like the Cyndi Lauper, like the like that late 80s, early 90s. You see the updo. Or that would be like mid 90s or late 90s,
I
that
don't even
updo.
know that it was that concise,
You don't think
Tanya.
she
I don't
thought that
even
much
know that
about
the
it?
plan was no. I think that it was I like this, I like this, I like
Yes, and
this,
throw it
I
all
like
on there.
this, and let's do it.
Yes,
Literally. I
Yeah.
throw it
think that
all
them
on there.
gloves, Kelly picked out them gloves. Her
I
stylist
I
told her,
feel
like
hey,
like
the
those
let's
look.
pick
gloves
out
I
the
just
just
glued
I
gloves.
together.
Once again, it's the hair for me. Like when she
Yes,
just did the show with Carlos, I said, "Ooh, that's her hair." It was so
yes.
good on her face.
When they were
Yeah.
doing her hair for the reunion, when they were
I hate it. I
backstage
hate her
and they
hair
were
for the
doing her hair,
reunion.
Kelly got a head full of hair. So it's like,
Uh-huh.
why do you need the wig to then do the updo?
I
To
You
wish
keep
she
up
know?
would
with
have found a
Portia.
look. I'm telling you, I wish she would have built a look around that hair she wore when she interviewed with Carlos. It was very
Mm-hmm.
flattering on her bone structure. This
Yeah,
hair, it's not
yeah.
It's
flattering on her features.
It makes her face look longer. See, that's
now
the
what I
Yes.
thing.
will now what I yeah. But
You
is that
can
because
play
the
with
bang
your
is too
whole
low?
face shape with your hair and how you
Is
wear
that
it.
bang
So
is
her
that
face is
bang that's
already a little long, and then she's got the high hair on top of it, and then the tendrils that also come down. So all your eye does is just go straight up and down. It's just very elongating on her, you know,
Yes.
the hair, but not on her
mm,
body, on her face, on her
Yes.
zoom
head.
out. Can we get a zoom out real quick? Let's see.
Yes, and while you zoom out, let me tell you, when I got to year two, and then especially year three, when I started doing some projects with Roland Banks, and he's one of my favorite stylists. One thing him and I talked about that we agreed on, we give hairstyles as a recommendation, even though that's like an additional work. We still understand it's a part of the look, and we care about the look. The
Right.
extra work, we not worried about that. I wish
Yeah,
Y'all,
whoever
I
helped
don't know.
her
I
would have
love
said,
it.
"Hey, this not the hair for your look, your face."
Y'all, I'm sorry. I love it. I
yeah.
love the hair. For me, it's the gloves. If you
Mhm.
take them gloves off and we see
Mhm.
more of her arm, it
Mhm.
creates more space for the hair to be able to, you get it? But it looks busy right
Yeah.
now because of
It's
them
not
arms
the
for me.
hairstyle. It's not the hairstyle. I love the hairstyle. I don't like the style on her bone structure.
I like it on her bone structure. But
Really?
I do think that bang that's going across her forehead could be a little
Mm-mm.
tighter and not so long and saggy.
Mm-mm.
That bang across the forehead could be a little tighter and more like C shape, rounded shape versus like diagonal shape. I think that is dragging it and make everything look hot and like it's starting to sweat. But I think that if that bang were more polished and rounded shaped, because when we zoom out of it, zoom out one more time. I'm not mad at the
I can't
overall
see it.
picture.
And I don't know, for
I'm
me,
mad
I
at the
just
overall
feel like
picture.
hair can really change the
Mhm.
way you look. Let me tell you, for example, one time I had a hairstyle and I thought the hairstyle was so cute with the look, and it really was, but it did not look good on my face. And every picture I took, my face just looked off.
Yeah,
Hairstyles just can
Hmm.
throw your whole face off.
That's
absolutely.
true.
You know what I think too would have been a quick little 1-2 that would have changed the whole thing with the hair is if she would have moved this over and done a center part with like a light fringe, just a very light kind of curtain bang, and then the
Mm.
tendrils not as long and not as thick on the side of her face.
And
I think
all
it
of
would have
this for me,
softened
like,
and it would have raised that up. I think it would have like
yeah,
widened her face. The curtain
and
bangs would have
softened it.
widened her face versus
Hmm.
elongating it. And the shorter tendrils would have also more widened it versus elongated it, you know?
And for
I don't mind
me,
her
it
having
just
the high hair, but I don't like the high
we're
hair with the long
we're
tendrils.
able to like see all of these holes in this in like the creative direction. Like, and this is
Yeah,
not, again, this isn't to, poke fun or like be shade or anything,
yeah,
but I do think that it highlights certain things, certain elements of things. And moving forward, whenever you do things like this, I think it's important to like start with something, whether that be a feeling, whether that be like,
yeah.
what are we trying to, how
Like,
do we
how do
want
you want
everybody
to
to feel
feel?
about you?
Right. How do you
Yes,
want to
or how do we
feel?
want everybody to feel about you? Like, I
Yeah.
saw Paris
Hmm.
do an interview about like his the styling that he did on Drew, and he was like, with Drew, I wasn't going for best dressed, I was going for most improved. And whenever we get to that, I think that
Mm,
that shows, again, it's all about the feeling. What are we trying to do here? We're not just trying to put a bunch
right.
of beautiful stuff on somebody, and like, it's like, what are we trying to do? With Kelly,
Hmm.
I think with her storyline and everything that was going on, I think her maybe playing it more demure and more like humble almost, like with her
Hmm.
styling, could have made her stand out more. Like,
Yeah.
it's all about the story that you're telling and then the audience's perception of that. And it's like, again, girl, this ain't matching up with the storyline that you're giving us. You look
Yeah.
like the Queen of Zamunda right now. We know that that's not the case. So it's just like, again, the styling needs to be authentic to what you and what's going on, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I think I read somewhere that she was trying to give like Jessica Rabbit,
Where?
but yeah, but I don't.
Where?
Yeah, like I said, I'm getting more Cindy Lauper. You
Yeah,
know.
literally where. But again, if you zoom out, I just think she should have took them damn gloves off.
Yeah,
Like, that's my
I'm
only thing
getting
with that.
Yeah,
more.
because I see what you're saying, because I didn't took the gloves off in my eyes, and it would have been so good, because it's like less
So
is more.
literally, it would have
Mhm.
lengthened her arm. It would have made her look
Mhm.
taller. Secondly, she's worn those gloves about 2 or 3 times in the confessionals on the show, so they're not like a new thing to
Oh.
us. She's worn them in that exact shade, like that black tulle, and she's also done like a leopard, like vinyl, like pair as well. So it's just like, Kelly, the gloves all the way up the arm is doing nothing for you. We should be lengthening the limbs, not making them look even shorter. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
give her whole package. I'm gonna give her a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
yeah, I'll give her a 7 out of 10, just because I hate the hair on her face. Now I don't hate the hairstyle; I hate the hair
Hmm.
on her face. So 7
Nina,
for
what
me.
you think about them shoes though? Get into them lubes, Nina. How you feel about them
Hold on. Hold on.
shoes,
Hold on. Let
girl?
me pull her down just a minute.
I love them Louboutins right now. I think
Oh
that
Oh,
they
yes,
look
she
so
ate
cute.
the
baby.
whole look. Ate it was the hair for me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, it was just the hair, and like I said, I like the hairstyle. It just don't compliment her bone structure for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just wish it wasn't so big, like around her face, like around the top. I just want her to use her real hair, like for the
I want them
ponytail,
all to
because
use
she
their
have
real hair
plenty
more.
of it. She have plenty of real hair. Plenty of real hair. Speaking of hair, let's get into Miss Drew Sidora with the crimps, baby.
You are so funny. Speaking of hair,
Okay?
the
The
cowardly
crimps.
lion.
Again, it's like the same era, right?
Drew
And
had
I
better
didn't
confessional look than this look.
what you say, Nina?
She had better confessional look than this look. I was so disappointed.
In the whole look altogether?
I don't know if it's the hair that threw me off on the side, because it's like it's just already busy. It's the
It's
crimp,
the
it's the sequence.
hair.
I don't know.
Y'all, look at that face. Look at like, do you see how it's tucked behind the ear, and we can almost like get an imagination peek of what that would have looked like as a low back bun? Are we getting that? That would
She's
have been beautiful on her face with
what?
that same dress. That same dress.
I want Drew
Same
to take the
dress.
risk and do some clean hair. That face is pretty.
Look at
Yes.
that face. She could have
I
had a
will say
low back
this.
bun with
But
that dress and been
yeah, I think that would have been, I do think that I do appreciate the crimps because it kind of jazzed up your typical bust down the middle,
yes.
silhouette while still keeping that same sleek silhouette. It just kind of added a little bit of texture to it, and it made it kind of a little bit more, you know, it kind of put it in a certain era, the same era as Kelly with her big hair and that dress with the tulle and all that. Like
Yes.
that's late 80s, early 90s.
And
That's the
again,
look.
like no shade. Like we see this and we know that she ain't put this together herself.
Yeah. Oh
She
no,
has
baby.
some help
Paris
with
dress.
Portia. No,
Girl,
I'm talking
Yeah.
about a
listen.
castmate. I'm talking about a castmate. Like put you
Yeah.
on to somebody. Like
Uh-huh.
here,
Uh-huh.
use Paris, use X, Y, and Z. Like, and meanwhile we watching Shamea literally have to get it out the mud. You
Yep.
know,
But they say Shamea, the girl in Atlanta, baby, she should have all the connections.
I think
They
she
say
has the
she that
connections,
girl.
but she has to have somebody with an overall vision. Typically, that's the person who's paying for it. Like that would be her,
Yeah.
but she does not have vision. We see that even in small projects like Rum Bum. No shade. It's just like the
Yes.
vision is just a little like
That was
slighted. I don't think
awful.
she has vision.
That was
So
awful.
therefore she can't be in charge of the vision because she has no
Mm-hmm.
vision. She needs a
Mm-hmm.
creative director type of a person, and she has the budget and she has the money to be able to afford it.
And
Mm-hmm.
one thing about Drew, one thing I can say about her, even just with passing, just being in the Atlanta environment and entertainment business, she don't mind spending the bag, even if she ain't got the bag. She
Okay.
wants to spend the bag to look good.
Okay, period.
She will drop a
Now,
bag to make sure she's putting back into her business. I will give that to her,
Yeah.
whether
now
But
that's
what
y'all know
about
for
that
her
new
she's
look.
body? What about that
y'all
new
can
Yeah,
body,
say, girl,
baby?
y'all know she fresh off of a surgery right now. So I will say too, all things considered, she looks damn good for everything going on. My biggest
Yep.
thing is when it comes to styling, I'm big on like the proper accessories too. That was properly done. Obviously, we know Paris gonna do that. But look at that. That's like almost luxury law. Like law. That's like
Mm-hmm.
a law roach. Look at the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like styling down to the fingertips.
I love
Oh,
it. I just wish her hair would have been clean, and
oh,
I would
Yeah.
a
have
low
just, I would
bun.
have gave her a 10 out of 10.
A low bun would
Mm.
have been so good with that.
So good, so
Mm.
good.
What if it was a crimped low bun? Are
I
y'all
would
just
have
going
took
with the
it. I
crimps?
would have
I would
took
have
it.
took it. I would
Yeah.
have took it.
But I'll
Yeah.
still give her look a 9 out of 10. But she really could have got a 10 out of 10 from me. It's just the hair.
Yeah.
Yes, it's too big. It's too much. It's competing again. Whenever we're doing these things, I think two things need to be the focal point. If it's going to be the dress, okay, well, it need to be the dress and the face. It can't be the dress and it can't be the dress, the hair, and the face. This is giving too much. It's giving Miss Continental. I don't
That's
think we
how
was
I felt
going for
about
that.
Kelly though. Like Kelly just threw everything she had at it, just said, I like that. She went to the fabric store and just picking stuff. I like that. I like that. I like that. Make it work.
Make it work.
Make it work. But I do think that it is benefiting Drew to be friends with Porsha because Porsha is putting her on. And just like I think when Porsha be around Giselle, that she be helping Giselle out
Uh-huh.
sometimes too.
Because Portia
But
is a girl's girl and she not finna have
yeah,
nobody looking a mess on side of her.
Yeah, that's a
exactly.
fact. They can say what they want
Yeah,
about Portia, but she gonna put them on. That's a fact.
yeah. Because she wants y'all to look good together.
And I
Cause
resonate with that because that's the kind of girl I
Shamea might
am.
have got the millions before Portia, but Portia put Shamea on to what we want to see.
Thank you.
Okay,
So I'm gonna give Drew
absolutely.
Sidora a 7.5 out of 10 for hair. Like everybody's
Okay.
nose is hair. So
Yeah, see, I
sad.
like Drew. So I'm gonna give her a honestly, y'all, I like the whole look. I like the
Okay,
hair. I
we
like the
all can
fact
agree.
that
Let's keep it
well, no, the
fun.
hair I could see the hair being pulled back, being beneficial, like a low bun.
Mm-hmm.
Even a low bun. mm, yeah, that would have been yeah. mm,
But you know what's
yeah.
so
Y'all,
crazy? I can
y'all know
see
them
you with
old
this
little
hair.
Y'all know them
Yeah.
I
old
see you with this
clip-on
hair. This
buns.
hair would be gorgeous on you. I see you with this hair.
Thank you.
Y'all know them old
Yeah.
clip-on buns that the stuff them old ladies used to wear that was kind of like it was supposed to mimic like the bun being braided. And it was
Yeah.
them like I wouldn't have even been mad at a blonde one of those. Like
You know,
literally. Like
just
just get that hair off them shoulders, girl.
yeah.
Please.
And if that was sequins, I bet it was sticking.
Yes, and apparently, like the sequins were really expensive. I saw Paris interview about that too, and he was just like, the dress is expensive. The only person who's ever worn it was, I believe, he said, I forget the actress, but it's a white actress in Hollywood. You know,
Oh, I
not to make
did
it.
see that. I
Yes,
did see
so
that where somebody
it's a
else had
very
worn that dress
expensive dress,
before.
and like she, you know, like
Yeah.
it was definitely thought into it. There's a built-in corset inside of it, like this, so
Mm,
it has structure. It has a built-in push-up in it, so there were like a lot of things done. Like he literally did everything that he could do, like with
yeah.
the things like given, like
Yes.
the hair that ain't his job though, so he got to step back on that. But
Yeah.
I think had Paris had this way, he would have done like he would have known what to do. Pull a hair back.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
and
seven
y'all
and a half
pull
out of
this
10.
up. Now I'm looking at it. The hair with the feathers, it threw me off. I'm gonna have to give her a seven
Mm-hmm.
and a half again.
A 7.5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
now that I see the whole look, yeah, I'm gonna do a 7.5.
Cause
Okay.
you looking at your own pictures too of it, right? Like I'm looking at all kind of pictures of it. I
Yeah,
was
Okay.
like,
I'm
because
gonna
the
give her a
hair and them
9.
feathers is busy. Ooh,
Yes.
no,
I'm gonna
Tanya,
get.
keep yours. Give it
I
to
liked
her.
it. I'm gonna give her a 9. I'm gonna give her a
Give it
9.
to her. Give her kinky straight.
Yes, for her. That's what it looked like. Yaki straight, baby. Right.
I wanted
Yaki
her with a
pinky
slick
straight.
back.
What you say? What you
I
say?
would have wanted her with a slick back. I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
have
a
looked
slick
good
back.
too. Yeah, that would have looked good too. That would have looked good. Yeah, that would have looked good. Let's go to Pinky Cole, you guys.
Come on, Pinky.
Look at that
Oh,
face.
Pinky looks
Okay.
soft. She
Mm-hmm.
looks so
Okay.
soft.
I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
be honest, y'all. I thought her face looked really good this reunion.
It looks
This looked really
beautiful.
good too.
Yeah,
She
I was
This
probably
like,
had that
blush.
okay,
pregnancy
she
glow.
just looked different. She looked it softer, more feminine. I don't know. Something about her
Well,
energy was
she is
She
different.
pregnant.
pregnant.
She is
Yeah.
pregnant. So she's
Yes.
stepping. Even whenever she made the comment, she was like, I don't want to hear anybody use the B word today. The only B word I want to hear is baby. I'm like, that's right, girl. Like, don't have them bitches get
Yes.
catty around you. You want soft energy around you. Absolutely.
Yes.
And she looks
She
like
was
a
like,
queen.
take it easy on me. Take it easy on me.
Right. She looks
She
like a queen, in
already,
my opinion.
yeah, she's already kind of fragile, and I
Yes.
think that she overcompensates by highlighting what she thinks are her strengths. And that's why
Yes.
people think that she brags a lot, but it's really overcompensation. Because she is in a
100%.
fragile state. It's like, don't judge me because I gotta file bankruptcy, but I do have money though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Um, but yeah, anyways, her face is beautiful.
Her face is beautiful. The hair,
Yes.
no notes. This is how we do it, ladies. And Pinky,
Mm-hmm.
granted, Pinky was already short hair, pixie cut, whenever, but look at how much cleaner everything looks because we're able to take things in. We're able to
Yes.
take in that statement necklace. We're able to take in the
Mm-hmm.
heavy eyeshadow.
Yes.
We're able to take everything in because we have room to breathe. And
Yes.
even though the hair is short, it's platinum. So we
It's
still have interest
beautiful.
there,
Yes.
So it's not like
Yes.
nothing's lacking. This is the way to do it, in my opinion. I saw
Mm-hmm.
some people make comments about the dress. I saw somebody say she looked like Della Reese and what's that movie where she like you shot
Harlem
me in my
Nights.
pinky toe?
Harlem Nights.
Yes, yes.
Lord have
I saw
mercy.
people make that reference and I'm like, no, I think it's fun. I think that there's a lot of different silhouette. I mean, there's a lot of similar silhouettes up there. And this one is something different and it's fun. We know that she's not a super ostentatious person, so this is her way of bringing it, and I think that she looks really clean and polished. So I'm actually gonna
Yes.
give Pinky a 9.5.
Okay, that's very generous. That's very a
Right,
9.5.
and
You
I
guys, if
wouldn't
you
have
guys
even
are
picked
watching
that,
this
but I
if you
like it.
guys are watching right now, go ahead and let us know in the chat what you guys would rate Pinky's look. We do know that she is with child, okay? And even if she wasn't, I couldn't see Pinky coming out there in something that was like super form fitting, right? And she
Right.
did say in the reunion too, she's like the only one that has had no work done to her body whatsoever, and that her
Did
fat,
you clock that?
her pancake was natural. Okay, so she wasn't going to come out there in something that was necessarily, super
And I like
skin
that.
tight.
To be
I don't get
totally
that.
honest, I think that Pinky kind of reflects a little bit of the old era of Housewife where they were more
Hmm.
like authentic and more natural. Like if we think about even first season of Housewives, like those ladies and their body types, they were more
Yeah,
realistic and they were
yeah,
dressing for their body type, not changing their body type. So I think that
yes.
this is refreshing, and I don't want, Pinky's not necessarily my favorite cast member. No shade to her at all. Like, but I think that we have to give credit where it's due, and I think that she looks to be one of the most polished to
Yeah.
in this. You know, she's
And
one of
I
the
bet
most
she was
put
one of the
together.
most comfortable too at the end of the day. I bet she wasn't, because again, Shamea's dress looks so uncomfortable. Kelly's dress,
Yes,
I don't know
yes.
about those pearls. When she was walking, they were like moving, you know? Like,
Kelly was definitely the most uncomfortable,
yeah.
internally and externally.
Yeah.
Oh, not internally.
Sorry.
No, which
I'm with y'all with this Pinky look. I think for me, I just saw the dress too many times. Once I've
yeah.
seen a dress about 10 times, I'm over it. And
Where
I
have you
know
seen it
exactly where
at?
she got it from. I mean, I think she got that from the showroom at Ivy.
Okay.
Um, so it's like I
I can
think
even
she,
see that being a little Akira piece. I ain't mad at
yeah.
it.
But I like
Somebody
the
did
point that
say
he,
that they'd seen it online somewhere or something.
yeah, probably did like most of us, because I think I've seen that in the showroom when I've had to go pull something.
Yeah.
So that's probably why. But I'll give her an 8. I think she looks stunning. She looks soft. She's not one of my favorites either, but
Hmm.
I like this look for her.
Yeah. I think it's appropriate, considering that she's pregnant, like her and her baby got to be comfortable. I think that even if she wasn't pregnant, that we would have gotten something not too far off from this. Um, I do like the hair that she was actually bleaching her hair the morning of, and then she was rinsing it out in Andy's bathroom on the show.
I love
Um,
that. Yes.
yeah, I like the hair too, and I think her makeup was absolutely beautiful. I think
Yes. Who
that,
was on Glam? Do you know who was on Glam?
let me see who was on Glam for Pinky. Um,
Shout out to the glam teams. We know how
yes,
that is. You
yes,
know,
shout
we
out to the
have
Glam
our
team.
wins, we have our losses, but at the end of the day, y'all did that. That's not an easy thing to do. So shout out to y'all for
Mhm.
getting up early in the morning and making that bag and making it happen for them.
Let's see. I do not know. I'm gonna find that out though. Let's see who did Pinky's. Who did Pinky's
Yes.
Glam.
Because I haven't been in the mix because I've been knee deep in this training. I can't announce it just yet.
Okay, what you
But
okay,
yeah, I'm in a deep, deep training, so I've been out of the mix, and I had
okay.
to call a few of my friends like catch me up. But I've been knee deep, so I can't really say why. But it'll
I
be a nice
love that
finish.
though. I love it, honey, when it's like so exciting and so close and so big that you don't want to say nothing yet, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Hey, you girl,
that's
congratulations in advance.
yeah, exactly. Claim it and congratulations in advance. That's absolutely right. Um, I think I'm gonna give Pinky a 9 overall.
Period.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
Pinky a 9 overall. I love it. I even like her little stud earrings, like the
Me
little I don't know if it was a
too.
Yes,
pearl
that's what I'm
or
saying. It's
what.
balanced. It's so
Yeah.
balanced.
Yes, she looks really, really good. Let's see. Y'all, let's do Phaedra next, okay? Let's do
Please
Faith
let's do
Day.
Phaedra.
Let's do Faith Day.
Let's do Frick. Or she
Okay.
frack.
Yes. Now,
Let's
yeah,
do
I
Frick.
love Phaedra, so I may be a little biased because I
Okay.
love
Okay.
Phaedra. I'm always seeing her around. I think she's partnership with the Ivy showroom, so I'm always seeing
Mhm.
her when I have to go pull something in there. So, I'm a
Yes.
little biased with Phaedra. Just give me
Okay.
grace.
Okay,
Let's see if
period.
you have a
Why?
reason to be. Let's see if it would be justified. Let's see.
Yes. Because
Let's
I'm
see.
not biased toward her.
Okay.
Like,
Uh
okay.
okay.
Um,
That picture's a little blurry. Let me get another one
I'm about
too.
to say I do see a lot of face tune right now.
Yes. Yeah, that picture was this was not one from the reunion. This was one that she posted on her page. So it probably did have a little
Oh, gotcha.
it probably did have a good bit of
The
editing,
tweet.
you know.
I
Yes.
think Lonzo did her hair.
I
Yes,
love
Lonzo
the
always
hair.
does her hair. Her hair
Yeah,
is always gonna
Lonzo
look
been
good.
taking her when she put Lonzo on payroll. It's like her look
Uh
started
huh.
going up.
Yes. I love her
Uh
hair
huh.
color. I like that it's not just all the 613, that it's toned,
Yes. There's
that it's
dimension.
ashy. I
There's
like
root.
the Yes, I like the little root blur there that adds a little depth to it and keeps her from looking washed out. I do
Mm-hmm.
like that, and I love that it's soft. And then another thing too that I noticed on the show was that her bangs, this is something little, you guys, but it makes a big difference. Like her bangs in the front were perfect. And what I
Mm-hmm. I
mean by
saw
that
that.
was
They were
they were
perfectly
consistent
framed.
on each
Uh
side,
huh.
right?
Uh
And
huh.
so because if it wasn't, it could make her whole face look unbalanced, right?
Uh huh.
Like if one was higher than the other or whatever. So shout out to whoever did her hair because it was absolutely stunning.
I'm
Let's see
sure
here.
Lonzo did it. And one thing
Yeah,
about
that's
Lonzo,
that's
baby,
Lonzo work for
Lonzo,
sure.
he know how to set the front. Lonzo know how to set that front with clips and spray it to where it moves the same way
That-
consistently all night, you
That's
know?
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yes. Now I will say this, you guys. I like her color better for the reunion. This
Mm-hmm.
blonde. And when they were in Scotland and she came out with that blonde wig on, I
I
don't know
hated
if
Uh-huh.
that
it.
was for the costume of it all or dramatics of it all, but it was
Hated
definitely
it.
two different that was two different bundles of hair or two different, sources. It looked like they filled the wig in. Like the wig wasn't thick enough, so they added some extra hair to the bottom.
Hated
Or
it.
Yeah.
like the frontal colored different than the back. Like the two colors
Mm-hmm.
didn't match and the texture was a little bit off.
And I'm glad you brought that up because that just go furthermore to say prove what I'm trying to say. When we saw that episode, I was like, something looks off about Phaedra's face. But it was the
Mhm.
hair. It's
Mhm.
the I'm telling you, certain hair could just change the whole dynamics of your face.
Yes. And then
This
another
was the
thing,
right blonde. It was
yes.
cut properly. It defined her features. It looked great.
Yes.
Yes.
The other thing too in Scotland, you guys, when
Y'all
she had
soaking
that
with it.
the big blonde wig on, her hair was curled towards her face. When you
For
curl
the
the hair
dinner,
towards the face, it will close you up. When you curl the hair away from the face, it opens your face up. When you close it towards the face, it almost hides your cheeks and stuff,
you
right?
talking about
And
for the
so
dinner? Whenever she had it
yes.
curled?
Yes. Yes. When she
Yes.
had the big hair, the big blonde
That
hair, it
looked
was like
pretty. That
curled
was
towards
really
her
pretty.
face. I said, I think somebody in Scotland did her hair that trip. It looked like she did, like maybe she
Well,
didn't
no,
take
I
her
think that
people.
this no, they flew Glam out. A few of them flew Glam out. What I actually think
Really?
happened is I think that they share people,
Yeah.
Portia and her specifically.
What do y'all think about her dress?
I think that the dress looked good. I'm over the naked dresses for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that for a woman of her stature, especially someone who's planning to run for office soon, I
Mm-hmm.
think that she should definitely embrace less is more. Not because she
Mm.
has to or she
Mm-hmm.
needs to, but I think that it would just be refreshing for her too.
Yeah. Interesting. So you want to see some of the old Phaedra?
I want to see an elevation of Phaedra. So this same dress, but in a solid, would have done it for me. You know,
Like not,
I
and
don't
why did it have to be cut so far down?
Yeah, I
because
think
it's
that it was just a lot. But I love Phaedra, so I don't want to say
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I
I think that
think,
a lot of the girls they
yeah.
think more is more, and they need to
I
understand
think
that
a
sometimes
simple,
less
I
is
think it
more.
could have been this, a simple fix could have been to just have this V not come so deep.
low.
And I think part of that too is because she's not very heavy chested. So because of where
Mm-hmm.
her breast end, it leaves almost too much space right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if she had a fuller bosom, and this should be coming out of it because that dress is like really almost just under her arm. Like it's barely covering any of the middle. But they said that Phaedra
Like,
was
do somebody need
wearing,
to hike it up? Like, did it start sagging? Like, did it start slipping? You know what I mean?
yeah,
did it just need to be hiked up?
I don't know. But they said Phaedra was wearing $750,000 worth of jewelry, baby.
It looked like it.
Mm-hmm.
But then we presented it with a sheer dress,
Yes.
like we was about to do a pageant number.
But you know what's
So
crazy though? On the reunion, she didn't have that necklace on. When she was sitting on the stage on the reunion,
Mm-hmm.
Phaedra was not wearing that necklace.
So, do you think that the necklace is too much money and they didn't want it on? Like how? Like, what do you think? Do you
They
think
probably, I don't
that?
know. I don't know. They could have said y'all been into fighting and shit and broke our
Right,
damn
somebody didn't.
necklace. Like you take your pictures in it, and
Right,
we
and
gonna
give it
need it
right
back.
back.
We're gonna need it right back after these pictures. Because I
No,
was
literally.
disappointed with that because I had read that somewhere that she was wearing, that much jewelry or whatever. So I was kind of like
Hmm.
expecting to see that. So I did notice that she did not have it on the show. But overall though, you guys, I like Phaedra's look. I like the little I Dream of Jeannie hair,
I love the hair. I think that
Yes.
in this case, the hair and the jewelry made the look for me. Like, you
Yeah.
see how those
Yeah.
things can like switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I give Phaedra
Absolutely.
I'll give her a 8.5 out of 10. My only note
Okay.
is I didn't care to see your thighs. I don't think I needed to, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I like Phaedra's look. I'm gonna give her a 9 out of 10. The only reason why I'm not giving her a 10 is because I think that cut in the front could have been a little, even if it was just more curved and not so straight. I think it would have taken up just enough space to make it more elegant, you know?
yes,
Um, because sometimes you can try too hard or you can look like you're trying too hard, you know?
yes.
And but overall I like it though. I love the look. I love again that color blonde on her. Let's see her makeup again, you guys. One more. Wait, we only had that one picture. It was kind of blurry. Okay, let's go to Angela Oakley because this is definitely an understated look.
Okay,
Angela definitely
Angie.
went understated, but I think she pulled it off beautifully.
Let's see, Angie.
Let's see.
Oh, Angela look like Summer Walker.
Mhm.
I like. I like.
Yes. And the thing
Angela
about it is, you
looks
guys, like this,
good.
doesn't she look good without
She
looking like
do.
she's trying too hard?
10
You
out
know?
of 10. No
Yes.
notes. 10 out of 10. Even with
Mhm.
like this little neck piece. The difference with
Mhm.
the with this is though the hair is shorter.
Yep,
So we're able to
exactly. The
like
hair is
breathe
not
from it.
over the top.
Now what I
And it,
will say is though, even y'all, but if we wanted to take her look, it's a 10 out of 10. But if we wanted to make it an 11 out of 10, girl, this
mhm.
same side bang that she got, but with
And
like a
pull it
low
back.
chignon would have ate. Oh
Mhm.
my God. Everybody needs to
Mhm.
pull their hair back.
Yep. They pretty
We
enough
need
to
a
do it.
scrunchie. We need this
Absolutely.
ponytail holders and scrunchies this entire reunion.
Exactly. That's it. And it don't have to be all that hard stuff. Just pull it back loose. You
Cause look
know?
at her face. She got a face on her
Yes.
too.
Like Angela, people be sleeping on Angela's cheekbones. I don't know if they real or not, but um, her cheekbones is doing a little something, something too. And this dress, you guys, if you look at the details of the dress, look at the sheer bodice on there, and then
Mm-hmm.
the way that the waist drapes across like that, the tendrils or whatever that is that's draping across, like that's beautiful. Let me see. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see here. Let me go to her another picture of Angela. I loved her hair as well. Her hair just looked like it was soft. It looked touchable. It was shiny. It wasn't over the top. It was just classy. I think she looked very classic. I don't think that she will look back on this in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years and be like, "Oh my god, what did I have on?" You know? Like it's a timeless look. Let's see here. Okay. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. Yep, I can
I
hear
was
you.
saying this is one of her best looks.
Yes, yes. Look at her leg too, you guys. Like we gonna be sleeping on Angela because she don't have her body all out there for everybody to see. But look how toned her legs are. Like I wish I could blow that up. Like Angela's body is T, okay? And I don't know what all she's had done to it, but she looks phenomenal. And then even this at the bottom of the dress, those are also those tendrils too. Like that's not solid material. I think it's all those tendrils or whatever it is. Those little what would you call
Oh,
that, y'all? Let's see. Let me go to another one of Angela. Let me get this, y'all. Look at this close up of her face. Look at this close up of Angela's face, baby. And Angela, I don't think Angela puts that much thought and stress into her looks, you know. I think that she wears what she's comfortable with and what she likes. And I don't think that she is too worried about what nobody have to say. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. Let's see. Did I get the picture of Angela's face up there?
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you, Nina. Uh-oh.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you too, baby.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, my rating for Miss Angela, I'm gonna give her a 10 out of 10, baby. She looked good. She looked
Yes.
good.
Yes. Let me try to find this one video, this little not video, it's like a little close up of her face because her face, we gotta give her face a moment, honey, because it was beautiful. I wonder why it's not coming up. Mm, I don't know. Okay, let me remove some of them from the library here. But yeah, I think Angela is my first 10 out of 10. She's the first 10 out of 10 for me. I don't have anything negative to say or anything that I would have changed really about Angela's look. She could have swept that hair to the side. She could have did something off the shoulders with her hair. But again, I think because her top is not so super busy on her dress that having her hair down
Mhm.
still looks good because of the length of the hair too. It's not super long. So it's not, again, like you say, competing with the rest of the look. Let's see. Who y'all want to go to next?
What do we have left?
We have K.Michelle and we
Let's
have
do her.
Cynthia. Let's do K.Michelle. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do
Let's do
Miss Kimberly.
K.Michelle. You guys, let me tell y'all something. It was not a lot of pictures of K.Michelle online in her outfit.
But
Like, I
this
don't know if
poison
she didn't do a
ivy
photo
kinky
shoot.
straight. This
Huh?
poison ivy kinky straight though.
Yes. Oh, that's
The
beautiful on her, huh?
yes, like I miss
Yes.
like Red K Michelle from back in the day,
Mhm.
and I think that her
Mhm.
taking it back to like her roots, no
Mhm.
pun intended, was a
Mhm.
really refreshing way to see her for the reunion,
Yes. You
especially with
know,
the green.
mhm. That looks so good together. That red and green looks so good together. I love the nude lipstick too with this look. And
Yes.
her contouring and highlighting is perfect. Like it looks perfect. And you see the difference between like her blush and Portia's blush. Even though they're both wearing green, Portia had the more pinky and translucent kind of looks. Like the lighter cheeks. And K Michelle has more of that brick color, but her hair color makes all the difference. So when you change your hair color, you have to also change your makeup, right? It will make all the difference in the world. So that's something that people should definitely keep in mind. But I love the hair color on her. Um, I love the hair color on her. I like the green on her skin too. Let me see. I have another picture of K Michelle, like a full body picture of K Michelle. And honestly, you guys, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know if she's just I know she can take pictures. Like I know she can take pictures. I have seen some beautiful pictures of K Michelle.
Knowing her though, I'm telling you, she get in her head about everything. She probably had to take
Yes,
them down or something. You know her.
yes. Like that's how I feel, honestly, because I can only find these two pictures of K.Michelle in her dress, like before the reunion. And look at her arms here. Like that don't look comfortable. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't look like she's comfortable. Not like the dress is uncomfortable. She just doesn't look comfortable in this picture, at least in this picture. But I do like her hair. K Michelle has I like the again that brown skin with the green dresses. I feel like the color green could have been a little brighter. Just a little bit. Almost like the green of the wall in the background.
Like
Um,
less like forest green and more emerald green.
yes, I just feel like the green is almost that color green is almost too dull. You know what I'm saying? I just want it to be a little brighter. I wanted to show up a little different. I don't know. But I do like it though. I do like the dress overall. And poor K Michelle, she revealed that of course she's still not finished with her treatments, all her reconstruction. And she said that she had one implant in her behind and the other one does not have an implant. So she's still dealing with that reconstruction. And I think she just looked really good. Now, shout out to her too for just powering through the entire season with all of that going on. Like that's enough for a lot of people to have not shown up. But not only did she show up, she showed up like straight out the hospital. So I think that shows her dedication to the job and also her eagerness and desire to be a real housewife. So shout out to her for that. I think her skin looks really good. What do y'all think about her makeup?
I think that her makeup looked really, really good. The key elements
Mhm.
for me were the lip, and I like the blush. I like
Mhm.
how we went from like a
Mhm.
terracotta into a pink at the top.
Mhm.
I think that was really nice, and of course, I love the hair color. The
Yes.
drag earrings, I don't really care for.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just so funny. People are really like kind of taking little bits and bobs from the drag
Mhm.
queens, and I'm not upset about it. But at the same time, girl, a nice little stud or a nice little dangly, like real diamond earring would have ate against their red hair.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting like the green earring is getting lost in the red hair.
Yeah. Like almost too matchy matchy too.
Yeah, like we needed a diamond.
Yeah.
You're not performing at a pageant right now. You're real.
This ain't a country music event, okay?
Thank you. She's
This
beautiful.
is not a country music event. This is the Real Housewives, okay? Like Porsha told her in that text message. You know what I'm talking about? She said Porsha told
Yes,
her,
girl. And
yeah, baby, this Real Housewives. Hmm.
as she should, no shade, because she was kind of carrying herself like it was Love and Hip Hop too, in terms of being like really personal, for real.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you
I
guys.
like
So
it.
last but
Okay.
not least, okay,
Nine.
the one and only,
Okay.
the one and only, the iconic friend of
Bring
the
her
show,
in.
the
Bring
best
her on.
friend of the show that we have ever had, none other than the Miss. Come on now. It would not work. That would have been too perfect. Let me do it one
Shout
more
out to
time.
you, Tanya, for navigating the for
Thank
for navigating
you.
the things because I know that that's tricky. It's tricky even for me.
And
So shout out to
and
you.
let me tell you something. You know that I don't know nothing about no computers and stuff.
Shout out to
You
you,
guys,
girl.
if you guys knew how long I had this name, I had this account, like this StreamYard account, like before I actually posted a video or
Uh huh.
did anything, like I had it for a few years, I'm sure, you know? But I
Uh
just
huh.
honestly could not figure out how to do the computer part of
Okay.
it. And I was so
Mhm.
intimidated by it. And so, everything is on YouTube though. So shout out to the creators that teach the rest of us how to
And
be
shout out to you for being
creators.
persistent about something that you wanted
Thank
to do and actually
you.
doing it. Like that is
Thank
so
you.
refreshing.
Yes, and this is something that you guys that I really wanted to do, not only because, and I want this channel and this community to evolve into other conversations, not just about Real Housewives or, pop culture, but things that really matter as well to our community and to women and, things that we need to talk about. I want us to be able to have real conversations like we would have in the hair salon. Like if we was watching this, we'd be going down the list talking about,
Yes.
everything,
Cause
talking
this is
about
this
they
is
look
how it
like
used
this.
to be, Tanya. Like
Right.
even
So
this, these are memories that I have of like how it would be. Like we would come in. This is how what you would be doing. Like we would
yes.
be talking about this as you were
Hmm.
doing here.
Yeah. Did y'all watch Real Housewives? You know?
Yes,
Yes. So look at Cynthia Bailey though. Do y'all see
baby.
Cynthia Bailey
Cynthia is giving Nini leaks, and I mean that in the with the utmost respect, just in terms of queendom.
becoming legendary?
Yes, girl. She looks like a queen. She doesn't look like a friend of.
Oh yeah, baby. And I heard that Check is not a friend of Check either.
Well, definitely not. She was OG,
Yeah.
so she's
Right.
probably like making at least what a Kelly or a Drew is making.
Yeah. Like I heard that she is doing you know, like really well. That she got a really good contract.
Well, she looks really good. The
Yeah,
hair
she
looks really,
does.
really good.
Yeah, she does.
But I
Let's
will
go to her
say,
outfit, you guys. So she was also styled by Paris Shea, and she took it a whole different route. So while all the other ladies had gowns on and they were adorned in, some gowns that didn't necessarily look too comfortable, but it's all
mhm.
in the name of fashion. It's all in the name of fashion. Baby Cynthia took it a whole nother route, and Paris Shea designed this look for her that I think is going to be iconic. I think that it will
He
go
designed
down.
that.
Yes. I don't know if he designed it, but he was the stylist he was her
I'm about to
stylist.
say because that looks like something like Balmain, like something Balmain would do.
Oh yes. Let me see. Let me find it out. Let me find out. I don't know if I had the notes on.
Either Balmain or even like Balenciaga was like
No, I think it's an Asian designer who did the cape.
mm.
And I think the jumpsuit is vintage. Let
Oh
me see.
wow. Okay, but while you look for that, even with this, y'all be scared to put y'all damn hair up.
Yeah.
We
It's
literally
another
have a
one.
black,
This is
we
another one where
literally
the
have
hair
an
is
all black
competing.
outfit and we have a black cape. And now you want to
Mhm.
add hair down the back
Mhm.
too?
Absolutely. So
Girl,
Cynthia's
Cynthia should have been in a slick back. A slick.
uh-huh.
Do you know what's her name from X-Men, the blue one, Mystique? How Mystique had that gel back, slick back flip up? That
Yes.
would have been gorgeous in jet black with this.
Like ballroom, like
Yes,
a ballroom bun. And Cynthia,
absolutely.
because her eyes are so dramatic too. Like I
Mhm.
think I would have loved to have seen, yeah, like more of her face. We haven't seen her on the actual reunion show yet.
Mhm.
We have not seen her yet, but she
Oh, you
did
mean
have a big.
the 20 you what you mean? You mean the actual reunion. Okay, gotcha,
Yes,
gotcha,
like
yeah.
we've only
Yeah,
seen
she
part
comes in on the
1 of
second
the
part.
reunion. Yes, so she's gonna come in and do her thing or whatever. But you guys got to see the cape, okay? Because you see this and you see, the face and all of that. I think her makeup was very pretty too.
Her makeup was
Um,
gorgeous. I love the black
yeah.
smoky eye.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What do you call a lip like that where you can barely see the liner? Is there a name for that?
It's a new lip. The liner is just like lighter. I think a lot of times
Yeah.
whenever we think like a nude lip, we think about the darker liner, but the darker
Right.
liner with like a nude is called a high contrast lip. This is like
Okay.
a true nude lip.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Let me show y'all the cape. Let me show y'all the cape too. Like the a back picture of the cape. Like it was everything. And I think that and the cape was like supposed to be like a homage to big paying homage to the New York skyline. And like I
Yes.
said, I'm sure it was a I'm gonna tell you guys who the designer was too, because I do have that.
I like
On my
the little
phone.
keyhole cut out at the
Mhm.
like at the neckline. I thought that that was
Mhm.
cute.
Yeah, and it opens it up a little bit so that it wasn't all black, you know?
Yes. Now I
Yeah,
will
so
say, with that and so much of like this body conscious kind of stuff that Cynthia's been doing. I
mhm.
wonder if, no shade, not to pride, but I wonder if Miss Cynthia just had an operation too, girl. They probably all just got off the same table,
Yeah,
to
Cynthia's
be
face, she's
totally
definitely
honest.
had something done to her face recently or in the
I'm
last.
thinking something in the body,
Yeah, think about what she looked like
like a
last
little
season.
lipo.
Or she been hitting the gym, but she is definitely smaller. She is
Cynthia just got
definitely
lipo,
yes.
allegedly.
She just got lipo. Maybe she might have had a whole fire what they call it, the fire?
She look good, but I'm just saying, like, I can tell, like, whenever you want things to be more covered, you just want the shape of it to show, but not
Yes.
necessarily the skin, because maybe the skin's still healing, or maybe we're still a little swollen, or, you know,
Mhm.
that's why Miss
Kinda like,
Dressadora was covered too. Peep it,
yeah, that is
clock
true.
it.
That is
Basically, give
true.
me a piece of spandex and wrap it around my body.
Mhm. Absolutely.
And that's what
Oh,
we're
what
gonna do.
time go ahead. That's absolutely right. But I think that her being a friend of the show though allowed her to
Hmm.
get away with wearing this outfit too. You know? I don't know that she
Yeah.
would have done this if she was a full-time housewife as far as the
No.
jumpsuit and stuff. Now remember last season though, she was a friend of the show. She came out there in that little sundress looking like,
Yeah.
like she didn't care at all. Like she was not, she like, I'm a friend of my check, whatever the case was. She was not,
Right.
she didn't do too much.
But do
But
you think that they're preparing her for more potentially, and this is like a soft launch almost?
I think that I don't think they need to. But if they're paying her the big bucks though, then they might feel like if we're paying you the big bucks, we're gonna need you to
Step
give
it
us
up.
some more of your own personal life. But I think that
Yeah.
in her role as a friend of, that she's definitely doing more than your average friend of too, because Cynthia moves the
Cynthia
storyline
has literally
along.
been the glue.
Absolutely. Like it would be a hot mess if she wasn't there. They would be scratching each other's eyes out. I think just because she is, even though she's not an OG, like she's a
Hmm.
veteran. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Yes.
that they have a certain amount of respect for her and that they will only take it
Yes.
too far in front of her or with her. So,
I agree
and
with that.
and she'll turn to 50 Cent real quick, baby, and get the girls
I agree with
together.
that. But what I will say is I wish that they would have one more element of that in that of like a Nene Leaks, where it's just like somebody who is an
Oh,
OG and somebody who can hold everybody equally accountable, even a Portia.
yes, yes.
You
And that's
know?
one thing that I can say that I appreciate about a Kelly, right? Because who
Yes, Kelly
else
calls it
on the
out.
show is willing to call
Call
Portia
it
out
out.
on her stuff, hold her
Yeah.
accountable, go back and forth with her, and make sense? Because
Yeah.
K.Michelle has tried. K.Michelle came in like, I'm not going to be her follower. I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet. Like, I'm going to
Uh
be
huh.
independent and all these things. But then she had gotten to her own head, supposedly, or at least that's what she's backtracking and kind of saying
Right.
now with the guy Nash or whatever, Nosh
Right.
was
Right.
telling her stuff and all that. But I think that she came in like she was gonna be that girl and not gonna
Mm-hmm.
follow Portia. And I think she quickly
She quickly learned let me choose my words correctly. She learned the pecking order, right?
well, I think, yeah, exactly. I think she saw the pecking order, but she was thinking, I ain't about to get in, I ain't about to fall in line. Like, I'm not about
Mm-hmm.
to do that. And I can understand where she's coming from, especially because she has such a mistrust of women in general
In
and
general, yeah.
female friendships. So I can understand why she had her guard up. And then to find out that Portia was dating somebody who you formerly dated and she hadn't said anything about it, I can
Yes.
understand why that kind of put a little taste in her mouth as well. But we can talk about that when I review the reunion, which I'll go ahead and I might do that tonight too. We
Ooh.
can go ahead and do it while I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining me. You guys, if you guys are new to the suite, welcome. Welcome. I hope you guys have enjoyed the conversation thus far. And I hope you guys are, if you guys are in the replay chat, go ahead and let us know in the comment section what you guys would rate this season's looks. Who do you guys think had the best look overall? Who do you guys think was the best dressed and the worst dressed? Okay. How about that? So that way you guys can just kind of put two names if y'all don't feel like
Literally.
doing too
Yes.
much. So let's just name your best dressed and worst dressed. Why don't you guys do that? Why don't you let us know, Beige, who you think was the best dressed and the worst dressed?
I'm going to say that I think that the best dressed, and I'm only going to say based on the composition of the look. So that does not mean who had the best dress. That does
Mm-hmm.
not mean who had the best hair. That means who I feel the overall look was composed the best. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to have to say it is. I mean, I just can't believe I'm saying this. It's probably going to have to be. Oh my God. I'm going to probably have to go with Pinky.
Okay.
And it's just like I can't, but
Okay.
like I literally have other people on the tip of my tongue who I would want to say,
Yes.
like I
Like,
love
who
K.
do you think? Is
Michelle's
it a close
dress.
second? Is it a close second? Or
I like the composition of K. Michelle's things too. I will say,
of K Michelle? So you
yes,
saying Pinky, then K Michelle?
yes.
Okay. All right. Nina, are you there? Nina? Okay, so I'm gonna go then. So I think if you guys are in the chat, if you guys are watching and you guys are not subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed. I would absolutely love that. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and it is like, it's coming along, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback, and I appreciate everyone who has ever joined us here, join me here in the suite. Um, so as far as let me know in the chat, you guys, too, who you guys think was the best dress and the worst dress. If you guys are watching, let us know in the chat who's the best dress and worst dress. And don't forget to like the video too, so that way it'll kind of put us in the algorithm, okay? So other people can find out
Yeah.
about this conversation we got going on over here, okay? Um, so I think best dress for me is I'm gonna say Angela Oakley.
Oh, I forgot about
I'm
her.
gonna give it to Angela Oakley. I'm gonna give it to Angela. Now what we did not see though was the kind of shoes she had on. Let me see if that picture.
But it don't even matter because just
Yeah,
the hair
yeah.
and the dress and
It's
the
the
face
way that
alone. You're right.
the way them little streamer things was hanging on her leg, and the
Okay.
makeup, the soft hair, like it was the
Okay, I'm sorry, K.
overall.
Michelle, but now I'm gonna have to say Angela and Pinky.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. Yeah.
I agree.
Um.
Angela ate that.
Yes, I'm gonna say Angela was my favorite. I think Angela was best dressed. So Nina, are you there yet, Nina, babe? Nina probably cooking or bathing kids. I get it. I have to get my baby in bed too. Um, let's see. So, and I think that for me, the worst dress, or I'm not even gonna say the worst dress, but the look that I liked the least
Yes.
overall, overall, the least. Mm. And I'm gonna tell y'all the overall the least. Ooh, for me, that's a close one. And when I say this, I mean no shade by it. Well,
Mm-hmm.
well,
Hey.
mm, at first, I'm not even gonna lie. At first, I was thinking that I did not like Kelly's look at all. I was in my mind, I was thinking Kelly looked a hot mess because I do think she had a little too much going on.
Mm-hmm.
However, now that I have looked at it again and I have been reminded of the era that I think she was going for, or the era that she could have been going for.
Hmm.
But at the same time, no, she couldn't have been, because that hair was not the same era as those
Yeah,
gloves.
I don't think that that was a Cyndi Lauper kind of
Yeah,
vibe. Like
that
I
hair
saw
is
where
not
you
the
were kind of
same.
going
The
with
hair,
it.
yeah, the outfit, I could see a Cyndi Lauper vibe, but that hair was not a Cyndi
Hmm.
Lauper vibe at all.
No.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to say that I
And to be
think
honest, the only thing Cyndi Lauper about it would be the gloves
right, and the bow on the back. You
and the
know,
bow on the back. Yes.
yes, it was the high low of it all. You know, the bow on the
Hmm.
back. I think that that's what was. I think once I looked at that really good, and I kind of like thought about the gloves, although I think the gloves are so poorly made. I think that that was a
Now
part of
here's
it too.
here's the thing too, Tanya. They're not like poorly made. So they're made of tulle and
Right.
they're ruched. So they're supposed to look like they're scrunched and they're supposed to look thin like that. Like if you pay for a $50 pair, if you pay for a $25 pair, they're kind of
Yeah.
going to look like that. I've purchased like a few of those for different things. They
Yeah.
look like
But I
that.
don't like I don't
That
like seeing the seam
they're
in
not
it.
fitting for that situation. They're just not fitting for
Yeah.
this look.
You
That's
know
just
what I
really
think
what
it
it
is though? I
is.
think I need another layer of tulle or something. I don't like seeing the seam in it.
I don't
Like
like
I
that
feel
it's
like
tulle. If I had to do a glove on Kelly, you could have given me a black, solid, opera length glove. And that would
yes.
have been classy and that would have been
Yep.
elegant and it would have been the glove that you wanted. But the fact
Yes.
that you did a tulle glove, the
Yeah.
tulle glove is not fitting.
It's
It's just
cheaping.
not
It
giving,
cheapens it. It cheapens the look to me.
literally.
It cheapens the look to me. So I'm gonna give Kelly
You giving her the least favorite look?
but Shamea's hair was so bad.
I know, but Shamea had more. Okay, so how many things do you not like about Kelly's look? Is it you don't like
Now
the
that I
gloves
get
or
Kelly's,
the hair?
well, put it this way, I feel like Kelly's look could be changed. I feel like, well, no, I guess I'm gonna have to give it to Kelly. Yeah, worst dress to
Yeah,
Kelly
because
for
we
me.
only don't like Shamea's hair. We like everything else.
Yeah, I feel like it would take less to fix Shamea's look. I could
Yes,
fix Shamea's look with just a switch of a part and a few
we could
highlights at the
switch.
bottom, a
We
few
could fix
tips.
Shamea's look in the bathroom.
Yeah,
We
literally.
can't fix Kelly. Well, I mean, to be honest, all we gotta do is take Kelly gloves off, in my opinion. But I know y'all hate
Yeah.
the hair. We could take her gloves off and we could swoop her bang a little tighter and higher around her, so it's not so.
What do you think about the pearls though?
I don't mind the pearls. I think they're abstract. They're meant to be fun. That's that designer's thing.
Yeah.
That's that
Okay.
designer's thing. And I think that that's a
Mhm.
very tough element to execute in terms of
Yeah,
the
for anybody to
construction.
pull. I think it's a lot
Yes.
for somebody of her stature to pull off.
I agree. I think
When
it
I
is
say
busy.
stature, I mean body
Hmm.
type. I think it's a
Yes.
lot for somebody that's 4'11" to pull off, but I admire her for going for it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I admire
Hmm.
her for having her own style and her own opinion
Yeah.
about what she wears, and we can kinda like
Well,
I could go
but
to the
does she
store and I
though?
could shop for Kelly. I could
Can we
know what
give
I
that to
could pick
her?
out for
Or
Kelly.
do we
Huh?
give that to her though, or do we give that to the whoever's the stylist at the time? Because I don't know that Kelly has a style that's identifiable. It seems to move around a
I
bit,
think Kelly's style is Snooki from Jersey
like
Shore.
like
Like,
tacky and like a lot.
yes, yes. Like,
More
yeah.
is more.
Uh-huh. Absolutely. I think that's her. I think I could go pick out clothes for Kelly that I think Kelly would like. I feel like I know her style enough, or what she's comfortable in
Yeah,
wearing to go shopping for Kelly. I don't think I could do the
that's
same
fair.
for
I mean, you're right. She
Shamea.
has been consistent in that way, where it's just
Mhm.
like, girl,
Like, I
take
think
off
it's
two
almost gonna be a
things,
part of
please.
who she is, you know?
Ooh,
Like a part of her
girl,
character
we
to
get
be a little
you're
tacky.
getting into psychology now because why do we feel like we have to overcompensate? Oh, see,
But even, and let me tell
see,
you something though, because and she does, even with the dog. Think about poor little Shasha, you know?
yes.
Poor little Shasha, all that
Girl, we
color and stuff. It's like
girl, we
everything is like,
dipping
look at me,
Shasha
look at
and
me.
markers and ink and glitter and paste and it's just it
Shasha
is
looked like
like
she have a
that.
skin problem. Her poor little hair looked thin and greasy, you know? Like, poor little Shasha.
Oh
But
no, not the dog.
yes, Yes, like everything is over the top. And then one of the things that she said that stuck out to me too during
Mm-hmm.
one of her confessionals was that
Mm-hmm.
when she got divorced or whatever, like she kind of lost all of her bad bitch stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
Jarvis was helping her get back to being that bad girl. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that it was a material thing. So Kelly feels better when she's draped in,
Yes.
certain things.
Yes.
I think yeah,
I
I
think
think
you're
that
right. I think you're right
she
with that.
equates being a bad girl to having certain brands and
And
certain
I think
paying certain
that
amounts and stuff. And
on a like a psychological level, I think that that's a dangerous thing
it
to have
is.
all of that money and to not be sure of yourself in these ways, just
Yeah,
because you burning through a lot of money trying to figure it out.
yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Think about Dorit from Beverly Hills and
Oh,
all the money she's burnt through on all of these labels. And, now PK is saying she spent like $700,000 over the course of like 2 years on designer clothes and accessories. And
just trying to keep up.
yeah, and don't have nowhere to live, you know?
And it's like
So,
again, at that point, we can't even like if you're gonna do it, attach yourself to like a main brand. Be smart about it. Be logical about it. Like if
yes.
we're gonna go for it, it needs to be okay. You know what? I am gonna be a Chanel woman.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna be in head to toe Chanel. I'm gonna make a relationship with Chanel. Like those things work for you in that way. But whenever we're just literally just going to get Fendi tracksuits and
Mhm.
Gucci tights and Gucci shirts, it's like, come on, girl. Like we're
Yeah.
wasting the money, and the people
Yeah,
not even
and
respecting the things that you're buying from here. You
yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah, like it's not gonna have no resale value.
No,
I
and
mean,
they and
like something
yeah,
nice.
and these people aren't impressed with you for buying that from them. Like the
Yeah,
people who you just checked out with, they just laughed at the fact that you got the tights and the shirt that you know, like they were
yeah,
if you come get a piece. And that's not even talking about how expensive it is, but it's just like the thought behind it. Like people, like I work in Beverly Hills. I'm in Beverly Hills right now. Like they
mhm,
want to see the thought behind your things. Like they can tell whenever you're just buying something to keep up
right,
versus, oh my God, that really suits her. Like
right,
that. Like if anything, now we want to make discounts happen because we really want you to leave home with that because that really suits you.
mhm,
Like a
mhm,
Rachel Zoe. Like
mhm,
she buys things that suit her.
right, right, and because of that, she likes it even 20 years from now. Like she'll still
Exactly.
like it, she'll still have it, she'll still wear it because
And
she
all of
really
her
likes
things are
it.
investments. So she's able
Yes,
to justify spending that amount of money
yes,
on those things.
yeah,
She's not buying Tom Ford t-shirts and Fendi tracksuits, you
yeah,
know? So
Lord have mercy. Okay, Nina, Nina, Nina.
Nina, Nina's not here.
Mhm. I don't know what happened to her. Okay.
I wonder
But
if her phone
anyways, you
died.
guys, yes, baby, you have to go back to work.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. Let me just go ahead and again thank Beige, the makeup artist extraordinaire, my baby.
Yes. Anytime,
And
anytime, anytime.
thank you, baby. And Miss Nina Ross, the fashion guru, Miss Nina Ross. Y'all, I wish you guys, we're gonna have to do a show where they can like just talk about makeup and clothes and we can just like ask questions and do all of that because they are both
Yes.
super duper duper talented, you guys. And I just feel so happy to have had them on my first ever live panel show. And
Yes,
if you
yes,
guys are with me
yes.
now, thank you guys so much. Thank you so, so much. Don't forget to like the video. And if you are not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. So that way, when we go live, you guys will get the notifications. And
Yes,
I really,
yes.
really, really would appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for sipping with us here in the suite. Until next time, you have anything you want to say, Beige?
Leave y'all's comments in the bottom. We do definitely want to hear your thoughts and your opinions. We want to hear your
Absolutely.
best, not even best dress. I like the way Tanya said it before. We want to hear who had your favorite look, and we want to hear who had your least favorite look.
Right. Right. Don't forget to do that, you guys, and share the video, share the channel because sharing is caring. And hopefully we'll see you guys next time here in the suite. Until then, peace out, beauties. I love you, babe.